And welcome to another exciting episode of The Cabinet. I'm your host, and sorry I'm not looking at you right now, but I am your player 1, Jeremy Evans, and this is my player 2,
Jaron, and I am looking at you.
And thank you again for joining us. This is our 4th episode, I want to say. Yeah. We had Captain America.
Yeah.
We had our what was the other two? We had Captain America,
Ninja, Mystic Warriors.
Yeah, so now we're hitting the airs with our very first, shoot 'em up in the air one. This was my pick. I wanted to play this one for Progear was because I never really played a Capcom shoot 'em up. They're mostly Konami's.
Yeah. Capcom, not the first I think of when you say shoot 'em up.
Yes.
It's like, really? Okay. So when you said Progear, I was like, ooh, let's check that out. Yeah.
Right. And the fact that when I saw this game too, I prefer the horizontal shooters more than the vertical ones.
Okay.
Vertical ones are okay, but I don't know why. I feel like, and I could be 100% wrong, but I feel like the horizontal ones, you have more room.
Yeah.
Per se, compared to the vertical ones, but I could be all in my head.
Well, with the art style, especially with this one, I love the art style. It's very Metal Slug-esque.
Yes.
And you can show off more of the backgrounds and animation with horizontal versus vertical. So it has its ups and downs. It's no Ikaruga, but I'll work with it.
So is this your first time hearing about this game in particular? Have you ever saw this in the arcade in your life?
No. Before I met you, Progear was unconceived of.
Okay. Same thing with me. When I got the emulator for this, I looked at the library and I kind of just dipped in a little bit of the thing and I saw this one. I'm like, this reminds me of something that would have been on the Dreamcast at one point.
Yeah.
Kind of has a Power Stone-ish kind of feel. And
I mean, even just the logo, it conjures up that classic 90s arcade.
Right.
So it's definitely back when they experimented. Like, the current game that came out a few years ago, Scene Mora?
Yes. Yeah, that was Soda 51's project being part of that, right? Yeah, Suda 51. So.
Yeah.
Because it was Grasshopper Productions or something like that. That's his thing.
I think so.
But it's his thing. He was part of that.
Yeah. All I know is the game was hard for me. So, that's what.
Let's go ahead and add some coins in this.
Yeah.
There we go. I think 9 is our limit, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. We can't do 99999 like we used to. All right. So let's see here. I guess I'll go blue. Green's my favorite color. Let me be the green.
Go for it.
Yeah, green's my favorite color. What's your favorite color?
That would have to be purple or red.
They got anything purple over here? No. Let's see it.
I'll go with chain.
I'm gonna go with type B. I think that's my blood type. I was just kidding. I always love Capcom's animation of characters. These characters remind me of Breath of Fire.
Yeah, I have Breath of Fire. Have not started that game yet. I heard nothing but good things about it. I don't think I feel like spending a bunch on Breath of Fire 2. I might get it on GBA.
I feel like I still got my blue and you still got your green. So we'll just deal with that.
Okay.
It's okay. It's not the end of the world.
I was about to say, I didn't want to take that power up.
No, you're good. But
interesting. I slow down immensely when I fire.
Right. I mean, this game just looks so freaking gorgeous. Jeez. I love it.
Oh, they're everywhere. Oh. Yeah, it's encouraging not to just go through it firing.
Right. I don't know, why. I guess I like being challenged, so I like these shoot 'em ups. But sometimes I do get a little antsy when they throw everything at you once. It's like, oh great, how am I supposed to pass all these at once? You know what I mean?
Yeah. The bullet hell.
Yeah, but I still kind of like it because it's kind of questioning me. It's kind of like the Dark Souls of shooters.
Oh, take a shot at home every time you hear Dark Souls or something.
Right. But also, my number one thing I love is the explosions of these things when you destroy them.
I like the hitboxes a little fair. It skews towards you. Like one of those bullets kind of grazed me, but didn't blow me up, thankfully.
Mm-hmm.
So it understands all this busyness in the background. It's like, let's throw him a bone.
So it looks like the game is kind of set like in a old school alternate U.S. history, because like that boss fight, that boss guy that we just saw looks like like a George Washington kind of look.
Yeah. I was about to say Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Now, so far, we haven't really seen any other things coming out from Progear, I noticed. So, like, I think this is the only one they have done. This would have been something that I would have loved to see them continue. But I think shoot 'em ups, they're a dime a dozen. I think they were really good during the PlayStation and the Saturn era, because that's when they were like flushing out like no other.
Yeah, I will say there have been a lot that came out on the PS1 that they're still on my list to play.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind that they're a dime a dozen though, because I mean if you think about it, you master a shmup, you can clear through it pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So,
were there any before we even go to the topic, like, is there any shoot 'em up games that you personally enjoy playing? Like you mentioned Ikaruga, whatever.
Yeah.
The game that you have to use colors to
exactly
to win the game, basically. Like is it black and white?
I believe so. Yeah, or
okay.
Dark and light, or however they want to throw. Whoa. Okay.
Oh. Robert!
Get your power up.
Robert!
I'm just holding it for you.
I'm just holding it for you.
It's okay.
See, I like the fact that like when you move, your secondary guy is still locking onto the matter.
Yeah.
I don't have to adjust it with my other joystick. Oh my god.
It's like, yes, I may just blindly agree with you while I'm dodging death. Blue death.
Crap.
There you go.
Woo. Now I do like the Thunder Force games. That was something that was on like on the Sega most of the time.
Oh yes, Thunder Force 1, 2, or actually Thunder Force 2, 3, and Lightning Force.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to play Lightning Force.
Lightning Force, Thunder Force 4.
Okay.
Lightning Force and Thunder Force 3 were a little bit more shmuppy than Thunder Force 2.
Okay.
I was able to beat Thunder Force 2 and 3, but Lightning Force I'm still kind of wrestling.
Dude, I'll tell you one game on that Sega that I just had the hardest time. I think that game's overkill. That's Eliminate Down.
Really? Tell me more about that one.
Okay, like it's a space shooter game, but like it's one of those games like if you don't get through this game perfectly, you're just gonna die. I'm dead serious. Like I should show you after we're done so you can just kind of see it. But it's like they're unforgiving. I'll put it like that.
Okay.
Like it's like Metal Slug, except like you will start back at the beginning.
Wow.
Yeah.
It should just tell you that before you start the game. It's like, hey, unless you're perfect, you're gonna die.
Right. But I like Raystorm. Raystorm, I like.
Yes.
That one is pretty good.
See, a lot of these games I have heard so much about, but I have not had the opportunity to play them. Like it's only in the last handful of years I've kind of entered I'm not even gonna say renaissance, but a new appreciation for shmups.
Right.
Like my dad loved them, when I was younger, and that was me that died.
Yep. Get your max. It's floating over there. There you go.
There we go.
Correct.
Yeah.
Super R-Type, the R-Type series.
Yes.
They're interesting.
Yes.
I prefer the arcade over the console ones.
Really?
Just because they look better, because it's arcade. I'm being biased.
I will say, okay, shenanigans on that. He was like, I'm just going to throw all the bullets.
Right. I do like the way the bad guys transform, so I saw a little bit of it, and then the snake came out. I like that.
I was like, I just want to kill him fast.
Right. Right.
he can transform into, Doctor Strange.
Right. Now, I do hate these kind of games where your finger hurts because you have to press it, and now, if I can't hold and shoot, I don't know if I'm going to play you again.
Exactly. It's like I'm not trying to test my might with like in Mortal Kombat. Like,
right. This game is literally, with less continuous, it's going to take me several hours to beat. My fingers are going to hurt.
Exactly.
I can't have that.
Exactly. I'm not trying to get gamer thumb.
Yeah, exactly.
So
leave that to the fighting games.
Well, that's why they're selling all those turbo controllers back in the 80s and 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I had one of those NES Advantages, and it really did feel like did feel unfair.
Oh, you took my box!
I was floating. I was floating.
Dude, it came to me. It came to me, dude. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Dude, we don't have this much room. Okay.
Woo. Yeah. Normally I'd be a lot more lively, but I'm trying not to die.
So, like, would you say, like, we're kind of like I said, like, you know, we're dealing with, like, kind of like the old U.S. era. So it looks like, you know, we're in London a little bit.
Yeah, it seems with all the railroads and everything like that, it could be a mixture of steampunk, steampunk with, like, old Victorian era type. But with, you know, I don't know. I'm no history buff, so I'm not. Wow, that just burned right through me. I'm no history buff, so I'm not sure if these are like Her Majesty's Royal Air Force kind of stuff. But it does look like more Victorian England.
Yes.
Than the U.S. Not enough powdered wigs, I guess.
Can you imagine if we were at a war with this stuff? Oh my gosh.
The collateral damage would be gargantuan.
Right. See, look at this guy. Got a guy that's like with a puppet. Oh my god. That's what he made? Jeez.
And the name's Jimmy Juck Spanier or whatever.
No, did you just make that up?
I could have. We'll never know.
Well, the reason why we did this game, though, is we wanted to talk about certain franchise in the gaming series of, like, you know, from Nintendo, the PlayStation, the Xbox, or whatever. Like, games that are like, you know what, why is this not a shoot 'em up at one point? Like, just a fun thing they would do. So, like, I told my buddy over here, I was like, hey, why don't we come up with a couple of series that we would love to see just maybe one time. Maybe it won't be the best. Now, that's not fair. You see that? They just all flaked out everything.
Yeah, it's like...
That is so not fair.
It's like, hey, use your smart bomb. It's like, well, I know, but...
I will say, it does get chaotic when you have two people doing this. Like, one person, you kind of see what they're saying, but two people is like, ooh, there's a lot of explosion.
Yeah.
But I still prefer 2 players.
Oh, yeah, I got the Michael... What? I got Michael Bay syndrome.
Dude, these ladies have, like, a mind of their own. Okay, anyway, okay,
Stop trying to hide behind me. Oh, man.
Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah, everybody assumes you got a ventriloquist dummy. You're off in the head.
Right. So, we picked 4. We came up with 4 that we would love to see as a franchise. So I'll go ahead and go first if that's okay.
Go for it.
So, I gave an example one, but I'm going to keep to this one. Star Fox. So Star Fox, for people who don't know, it was a Nintendo game that started on Super Nintendo, and the last entry that they had was Star Fox Zero for the Wii U.
Yeah.
And, of course, that's a very, I would say it's kind of an Unreal shooter at first, and then it started kind of going on, you know, you can kind of give an open little play, not so much a playground, but a kind of arena for you to shoot when it came to dogfighting and whatnot.
Exactly.
And so, I think Star Fox would have been a really cool shoot 'em up side by side, so you can actually choose between Falco, Slippy, and Peppy as you guys go through all the stuff. Actually, I think it'd be a lot better, per se.
Really?
Yeah, but only because, like, it's easy to control. You can get more in depth with the characters a little bit more instead of them yelling, asking for help all the time, and telling you to do a barrel roll every 5 seconds.
I'm still going to do a barrel roll every 5 seconds.
Yeah, but, you know, you can get a little bit more comfort, especially, like, when Slippy dies right in front, you can hear him say no, and you're right there. And then, like, you know, you can actually have, like, a cool dogfight, like, back and forth, you know, maybe moving on the screen against Star Wolf and his wolf pack and whatnot.
Oops. Sorry, I just floated up there.
And then, no, you're good. And then you can have Andrus be kind of like a, now you meant.
Okay, that was an accident of opportunity.
But, that is, Andros can be like a 4-part kind of fight series.
He's
you know,
morphing into different things.
Yeah, and just they can get really creative. I'm really excited about the backgrounds they can do for Star Fox. You know what I mean?
Yes, they could go, especially with Nintendo. They could go ham on the.
And then what they can go creative about is Star Fox is known to, like, they'll have courses where you have to dodge certain things, and so that'd be kind of cool. Like, you're doing a shoot 'em up, and then in a second they'll change up where there'll be, like, you know, pillars and stuff you got to dodge and all this stuff, and that gives you a chance to, like, get double bullets, and it gives you enough time to get bombs and all this stuff. I just think it'd be just an awesome thing just to see what they can do with it, and I'm more excited because the animation could be really awesome.
Exactly. I think if they stuck with kind of a hand drawn.
Oh yeah, that's what I want.
That
like,
would
if
be,
you can make
that
it
would
animated,
be beautiful.
Like an animated, like, Star Fox.
Yes.
Kind of like that animated Star Fox short they did.
See, See, now I gotta go look that up.
Yeah, it was kind of like a preset for the Zero series. I mean, Zero game. Sorry, now I'm guilty for that. And so that's my first pick. So if you can concentrate, what's your pick?
I would have to do, and as easy as it sounds, Star Wars.
I was this close to saying Star Wars on my pick.
Yeah. Star Wars, because the simple fact that you already have your Rogue Squadrons and your Rebel Strikes, but what if they just went straight arcadey with it?
Yeah.
You could, you could give you like 4 or 5 different ships. Obviously, unlock the Millennium Falcon.
What?
What? I call shenanigans on that.
Right?
So, oh man, there. Get your max
go
there.
on.
Already got mine.
Yeah, together. Okay.
But yeah, the fact that you could, so many different levels. You wouldn't even have to stick with the movies. Mm-hmm. Knowing like if EA maintains the property, they'll probably sell the original trilogy as DLC. But you could go new worlds. You can have more liberty.
Would you have total strangers as the fighters? Not anybody I remember. Like you wouldn't have Luke involved. You wouldn't have all these people.
Whoa.
That's not fair.
Yeah, I'm smart bombing that. Yeah. I would say yes. I would say have new characters. The classic, the legacy characters could be.
He was picking and choosing,
and that's why it's an arcade. It's all your quarters.
Right.
But yeah, I would say you can have new characters. You can have like whatever squadron, and then you can have the legacy characters ancillary, like I'm leading this strike. Rescue me or whatever like that. I mean, they still have enough room, and you can do stuff with the classic trilogy, the new. Dude,
I think it'd have been awesome if they did like a double pack where you play the good side and the dark side. Because I like
XCOM, X-Wing.
Yeah. Like I would love to play as the dark side, play with their stuff and see what makes theirs come really cool.
Their TIE interceptors, TIE bombers.
Yeah.
Okay, I could see that happening.
And it'd be really cool because like. It'd be cool if they could do a transition where, like, you start out in space and the second stage takes you down to the planet. And then, like, when you finish that mission, then you go back up. Because I'm thinking of The Last Jedi and that part, like, when they were, like, dipping a little bit of their ship into the sand and it was all red.
Yes.
How cool would that be when you get lower?
Especially with the work, the graphics power, and that you could totally do hand-drawn or not even hand-drawn, but you could do 3D or semi-3D graphics, but then put a lot of that into the details. The details are where you get people. Of course, going like this, I can only partially appreciate the graphics. It's like, yes, it's all pretty as death is flying at me.
Right.
And I die. I appreciate beauty in death.
Would you, would there be a chance for you to do, like, customizations to your fighter and anything like that?
I guess the biggest thing, I don't know if I can see customization. Like, what kind of customization would you do? Would you do focus on bombers?
Like change the missiles up. Nothing too big. Like, I prefer missiles instead of this for this particular mission. Or maybe I prefer maybe a laser compared to this one. Maybe I prefer one of those things where, like, if an AT-AT comes, maybe you can do something to tie it up and make it fall. I would love to go do a snow level. You don't see a lot of snow levels in shoot 'em up games.
Well, yeah, that's... continue. That's true. As far as powers, I think it could work, but I'm not aware of how much they could draw upon with the lore.
Okay.
So once again, that opens them up to some liberties. They can take some liberties.
So
honestly,
basically, you're saying like that could be more of a more decision. Maybe if a sequel was made more than the first one.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say test the waters, get in there, see what you can end up doing.
Okay.
Oh,
holy crap. We're just coming all from sides. Okay.
Sorry, denied, sir. Denied.
So my next pick, I would have to make this just a solo one-player game, only because they can make it work on the animation, just make it very epic, and that's Panzer Dragoon.
Okay.
I think it'd be better one player because
less rails, more shmup.
Yeah, and I think it'd be cool if they can add an RPG element to it, where how many shooters you get, how many things you kill, you kind of level up. Is that is that a lion?
Leonard Drill.
It's like a lion.
I'm Leonard Drill of the Manchester Drill.
But I think that'd be kind of a cool idea to see if they can add an RPG element to it and have a little bit of character development among the characters per se. And just you and your dragon, like if you level up, your dragon can level up too, and You got it's more of a bonding kind of saga.
Put some investment into it.
Yeah. Just kind of like how the old Panzer Dragoons were.
Yeah.
And then,
you can put some of your Panzer Dragoon saga, some of your RPG elements from there. And, you know, I think. Oh, wow.
So you're just gonna pick anywhere you want to shoot this blast. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, and there we go.
Oh, I thought I made it.
I did not mean to grab that one.
No, you're good. You're good. Live.
Don't worry. I will probably be dropping some packages soon.
So that's the one I would pick. What's your next one?
Oh, let's see. You know what? Because we haven't had a good one in a while. Star Trek.
Okay, you can hit the stars again. All right.
Yes. So, but because it has so much variety. So, shenanigans.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't know you can move.
It's like, what? They pulled a mind trick. They opened their eyes. New form. Jeez. So the reason I would say Star Trek, and I would put it during the Dominion War.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be honest, I'm a Deep Space Nine.
Okay.
I'm not going to say fanatic, but I will put that above. I'll put that over and above Voyager, and on par with Next Generation. I don't care. Fight me.
I don't care. Fight me.
Yeah. I mean, it had. I like the characterization. It delved into the dark side of the Federation, dark side of every. You know, it's easy to be an angel or saint in paradise. I love that quote.
Okay.
You know, so you could easily, you know, you have your Defiant, you have your Constitution class. You can have, a lot more fighters. It wouldn't even have to be arcadey shmup. It could be more, mixture of Ace Combat with. Yeah, that's crazy. Ace Combat with some arcade elements. So
like
your quantum torpedoes, you have all.
So
that.
I'm gonna ask you a new question. With the Star Trek series, does it matter what you want to set it in, like Deep Space Nine or Voyage or the Kirk Saga, the recent ones that have been out with the movies?
Well, if you're doing it during the Dominion War, that has to be kind of dovetailing Deep Space Nine and Voyager, like after Voyager gets back or while Voyager, something like that. I would say you not after Voyager gets back. I'm sorry. During Deep Space Nine Voyager era, because you have the more in-depth. I mean, you can take liberties. You can say after the Dominion War, you can say Dominion remnants, anything like that. But you have so many different worlds you can end up doing.
Right.
I mean, it wouldn't even have to. I would prefer it all shmup, but if you have to have an away team mission, you can do something else like in the ship or whatever.
Okay.
I think there's some possibility for it. Hell, they could do it like you know how Star Fox Guard was kind of a tower defense. They kind of just played around with it. They could just play around with have a bigger Star Trek game and then just tack that on. Just tack that on. And just see how it goes. See if there's a market for it.
So we're in manga form right now, as we can see.
I'm about ready to say Akira.
I'm hoping this is not. We didn't beat the game. Hopefully this is kind of like a split in the middle, and then we're going to get to the next thing.
Yeah, maybe this is the intermission.
Right.
It rolls the credits, and we're like, what?
I feel like that's coming true.
This
is a very short game.
Or did we have a bad ending because we died too much? No, that's not
10 years have passed since the war came to an end. Okay.
But a new war is coming? A new war is coming, right? War never changes?
War never changes.
I mean...
we're going to school? Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So
then some bad's going to come down, right?
Yeah, we're flying through the hall shooting.
Right.
Oh, man. I don't know. Let's see. I think we went through, 4 levels? 5?
Wow. I did nothing good. Apparently you did more than I did, apparently. Okay.
Oh, it got my ending because did I get the last kill, or?
I don't know, but we're going to do another round so we can finish our list.
Yeah.
That's a very short game.
It will eat your quarters. That's for certain.
That's probably why.
Yeah, it's like, oh, man. Yeah, I'll choose
Okay. I'm going to go with the Buck Wow one over here.
Yeah, I'll choose Nail.
Okay. Actually, she was good.
Yeah.
She was a good backup.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next pick is going to be Ratchet & Clank.
Okay, so never played a Ratchet.
You're still
and Clank
green
game.
again, by the way. Okay.
Oh, good.
All right, go on.
Never played a Ratchet and Clank game. I have one.
Okay.
I have one. I mean to get around to it.
Okay.
But I've never played. I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Well, Ratchet and Clank it's a simple, funny game. It's more about the guns, it's the crazy things. You've probably seen,
up your arsenal.
Going
commando.
You've seen it before, but you probably haven't actually played it. The only reason why is because you have to travel through the galaxy and to different planets for different missions, but later on in the series they would make you do fights in space before getting to the next planet, and I think it'd just be a funny game just to see Ratchet and Clank work together through this, but I think I want to change it where it's half shoot 'em up, half Metal Sluggish. So like when they're flying down to each area, they have to fight their way, but when they land, the missions, they're on foot for a little bit, and then they go right back to the ship. I think it'd be kind of a good back and forth.
Kind of like how Captain America was life.
yeah, exactly. But the ship will have crazy weapons, and then on foot it will have crazy weapons. So
I could dig that. That'd be more of definitely a home game where you can build your custom build weapons.
Yeah.
Put hundreds of weapons in there. You just mix and match.
Right. I don't think there's a lot of games in general that do a lot of 2D, like, you're off the ship and you're back on the ship, you're off the ship and you're back on the ship.
Or at least not well.
Yeah. So that would be really interesting just to see what they would do with that. So that
I could dig it. I wouldn't mind checking that out.
Okay. So what's your third pick?
I would have to say. Okay. So I was torn between something really off the wall like Sailor Moon.
Okay.
But I think I would like to see something like Justice League.
Okay.
Obviously Superman. Just total silly Justice League. Superman's got his flight. Green Lantern's got his, he's flying through. He's shooting green stuff. Wonder Woman's got an invisible jet, so it looks like she's just sitting down, flying. It could be like the Parodius of DC type stuff. She's just sitting down.
Promise me Vision is just walking around with his arms crossed the whole time, like Vision.
That
Martian Manhunter.
He would just fly through. He doesn't need to breathe. Batman's got his bat jet. So you think, usual beats. Batman. Wait, Wonder Woman. What?
How awesome would it be if Batman thing blows up? He flies out of his thing, but like Wonder Woman or somebody catches him until the next arc of Batwing comes across and he yells right back in.
I would actually find it funny if they play into the tropes that Batman is so badass he can't even be killed. His Batplane blows up, but he does some quick jettison or whatever and floats off.
How awesome would that be? If you end up rescuing somebody, then they join your arsenal. So that
could work.
Then it becomes like Justice League Unlimited almost.
Yeah, so it's like, who is this? Hawk Dove? Who is this? But Plastic Man, he doesn't even fly.
Right. But I think that would be an awesome idea because we never really got a Justice League beat 'em up, shoot 'em up like that before.
No,
like Superman had his solo stuff, and then Batman had his solo stuff, but we never had a straight Justice League beat 'em up together in general either.
Well, the problem is Superman is so, especially how they write him, he's so powerful.
I know they have to push him back, right? Every time.
Either push him back or do something, have an excuse. Gabriel Hammer.
Right.
They have an excuse to mitigate his power, or you know what? Make a JLA where you don't even get Superman until 2/3 of the way through.
Right.
And by then you start introducing a new type of enemy that's so powerful, it would explain why Superman's needed. So I don't know. I think, and as far as in general a JLA game, wow, I just totally let him shoot me right in the face. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. There'll be plenty of deaths.
Okay.
X-Men Legends, right? And Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Imagine how cool it would have been for DC to do something like that.
Surprised they haven't done that yet.
Yeah, they have a huge catalog of heroes they can put in there. Some even more recognizable than Marvel. And I don't know. It's weird. It's those things I'm not into that Marvel v DC.
Right.
I want both of them. They both have their ups and downs, but I don't know. It just kind of irks me.
Okay.
So yeah, that's mine.
Okay. I have my last one on my list.
Oops, sorry.
Very good. It's gonna be Gundam. I want a Gundam.
I should have known you probably pulled that one out.
Yeah. If we had to pick particular ones, the easiest one would be Wow, we did that just in time. Those were about to destroy us. I'm gonna
turn to jewels.
Maybe Gundam Wing. It'd probably be the easiest one because like most of the Gundams can transform between a ship. I mean, a flying ship, and then transport back. So what I want. Yeah. So what I would like to do is through the level you would be flying, and then when you get to a boss fight, you would transform, and then you would fight like a Gundam.
I could dig that. I'm trying to remember. There's some game that was kind of like that.
And the reason I say Gundam because actually Robotech would be another one I add on that list because they're both. I put them together.
Crap.
Come back, get your stuff. There you go.
Yeah, I could dig that, especially it not just through the fly right or fly left, but you can do some crazy cool tricks, acrobatics.
Yeah, and do like some fun combos together. That'd be kind of cool.
You can start almost Captain Planetary. Combine your powers.
Right.
Doing this.
Captain Planet.
Hey, once again, I would love to see a Captain Planet game. I don't know if you can do a shmup about it, but that's another story.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Yeah, I can see some Gundam.
Okay.
I can see some Gundam.
Okay. All right. So you got one more.
Oh, let's see. Well, I gotta flesh the Captain Planet thing out a little bit more.
Okay.
I'd love to see it, but it's like, well, the kids can't fly.
No.
Nope. Okay. You know what? I'm actually gonna go back and lean into that Sailor Moon a bit.
Okay.
It's already they do crazy things. Why not have the girls? Except instead of flying, it doesn't have to be a fly. It could be they're running.
Okay.
Running and they're fighting all these different bad guys.
Okay.
Queen Barrel.
Okay. So it's almost like a run and gun.
Yes.
Okay.
Except it's like it's a run and gun on rails. Mixture of like Space Harrier.
Okay.
Yeah. And you could have plenty.
It's almost like Mystic Warriors, but you just can't stop.
Exactly.
Episode 3 for people that want to know that. Sorry.
Yes. Enough said.
Yeah.
Let me do like comic book. Episode 3. Enough said.
Your girl will love that.
Oh yes. She's still asking me to get the Sailor Moon beat 'em up.
Oh, okay.
I told her about it. She's like,
okay.
There's a beat 'em up for Sailor Moon. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
It's hard to find, but yes.
Right.
But yeah, I could totally see. And not only just the original 5 Sailor Scouts, you have the Sailor I don't know. She's gonna have to fill this in, but like Sailor Saturn and Sailor Uranus and Neptune.
Sailor Name a Planet. I got it.
Yeah. Chibi Moon.
Right.
Special unlockable. You could have all those, and they have different abilities. And it would be fun.
Okay.
And make it more than 4 stages. Progear.
I know, right? Okay, so honorable mentions. I have one. This is a pie in the sky. It'll never happen, but this one would be awesome just because I think a lot of people will love the nostalgia of it. People will actually click in their head like, oh yeah, I forgot this show exists. I forgot this happened. SWAT Cats.
Okay.
SWAT Cats would have been amazing to see them do a shoot 'em up SWAT Cats.
I could see that happening. I mean, sorry.
And it'll probably have to be where if it's 2-player, one person controls the firing. It would be like this, except one person would control
and the other.
Yeah. That's how I do it.
Yes, I could see that happening. They would definitely have to do, and they would have to recreate that animation style as much as possible.
I would just love to see the city, just again to see that, and then just see the reporters, coming back, and then to see all the bad guys come back for just some fun moments.
Yeah,
and if you can get the voice actors to come back for that, that'd make my day.
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember who did the voice work, but I'm sure you could probably get a hold of them, or at least some sound-alikes.
So that's my honorable mention. Yep.
I was about to say, sky. Well, if that's the case, that's inspiring me. Silverhawks.
Oh snap! Okay.
Yeah. I can go back in the past too.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you already got your squad. You got the Copper Kid, and you got the other one, and the cowboy with the guitar. I'm sure someone will correct me.
Leave a comment down.
Yeah, he's like actually, But yeah, I would love to see, because they already have all the powers. They can fly around. You can fight, the Monstar and all those.
Okay.
All those different enemies, and I mean, basically all they do is just fly around. So
yeah,
go for it.
Like, man, I'm fuzzy on it. Was that a very long series?
I think it only had a couple of seasons.
Okay.
Like it doesn't get nearly the level of love that Thundercats got. Even though technically they were in the same universe. There was a bit of a,
right.
There was a
I heard about that.
Some of the bad guys crossed over. I think either in the not the cartoon, but in the promotional. Like you saw some of the bad guys from Silverhawk and Thundercats, and vice versa.
Right. Okay.
But I could see that happening. That would be a fun little. How Disney had their collection, their afternoon collection.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, it's like let's make it happen.
Right. So, as you know, we already beat this game. We're going through it again so we can get some more topics. But let's talk about how we feel about this game overall. For one, the game is beautiful.
Oh, yes.
The animation's awesome. The boss fights are like what you expect.
Yes.
My only problem with it is it's too short.
Yes. It's a beautiful dream, and like a dream is often too short.
Yeah. I was expecting... Would you say... Was there even 7 or 8 stages? It felt like...
This is stage 3, I think. No,
stage 4. So I think maybe there is only 6, maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah.
I was expecting like maybe at least 8 or 9. Like,
considering the amount of bullet hell you go through, I'm not terribly surprised they're not going to throw some extra stages at you.
That's true. Maybe I just expect. Maybe because I lose so many coins, I expect the game was longer than maybe it's shorter than we think.
Yeah.
But we'll find out the next time we play other ones if that's just the thing.
Yeah, it's bearable to us because we're not actually reaching deep for quarters.
Yeah.
But play this in the arcade, you'd be like,
Right. But if these shoot 'em ups are a lot shorter than I expected when we play future ones, then I'll take back what I said. But overall, like, it's a beautiful game. I am enjoying it. I love the fact that you have a partner that can auto shoot while your other one you're in control of that. So like if you're like going forward and they're coming behind you, they can aim for the ones behind you.
Yes. You have your Iceman.
I wish more shoot 'em ups would use that idea instead of just doing like you're on your own, good luck kind of thing. It's cool to have a second person. It feels more of a bond. Yeah. Especially it's interesting like these are kids.
Army 1 stuff.
Yeah, these are kids. Like saving the world. It happened.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. It's like I would have loved for this to go. I mean, they're doing what? There I go. I would love for them to do more of the go more into the kids saving the world kind of thing.
Right.
I mean they have the manga, and I'm sure the demonstration and whatnot has the story, but I don't know. It's like there's a lot left there on the concept.
Right.
Right. So. Yeah.
So,
juke.
So after this fight, we're probably going to end our episode. But I want to thank everybody for coming to watch us. This game is enjoyable, but it's not done yet. We have a lot more to do, a lot more games to play.
Oh yeah.
But please, all you have to do is leave a comment underneath this video. Tell us if you're enjoying the show, if you like it or don't like. Tell us what games that you would like us to, play on our list coming soon. And don't forget, this is part of the In-Game Boss program, a network of gaming and other variety shows. So if you follow and subscribe, you'll be access to a lot more podcast shows that are on this show that they're great to listen to. And there'll be more video shows that I'll be working on soon. This is more of our test to see how we're doing and everything like that. If this does well, there'll probably be a second season. But right now, you're watching part 1, so you'll be enjoying the first 6 episodes that we're doing, and then we'll be back in a couple of weeks for the second part. So show us some love. Leave comments, tell us if you're enjoying it, you want to see more of it. And remember, you can see all our up-to-date news on Twitter and Facebook. I'll be posting these up there. I'll be asking people, do you like shoot 'em up games? What? And here's one for you on the comment below. Please tell us what series of franchise you would like to see them do a shoot 'em up to and everything like that.
What you got? Show us what you got.
Right. Dig in your Sega, dig in your Xbox, dig in your Nintendo. Maybe a Kid Icarus could have been a good idea.
They tried with Uprising. Yeah. I'm pulling up my collar on that one.
Right. If you disagree with them, let them know. Okay.
The internet's not shy about voicing disagreement.
But with that, we will catch you on our next cabinet of arcades.
Yep. Peace. Okay.